Joining us is Ambassador Mark Regev, a top advisor to Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, of course, former Israeli ambassador to the UK. Mark Regev, can you tell us, has Israel agreed to extend this pause? Is this a three-way agreement? We know about it from the US and from Hamas.
Already last night here in Israel, the Prime Minister, in a statement, said publicly that we would be willing to extend this humanitarian pause for additional days on the condition that we see 10 Israeli hostages, more women and children, released for each day. Now, that's been the Israeli position all along. And if Hamas has agreed to that, that's a good thing. But having said that, we are still waiting for the conclusion of the current agreement over the 4 days. And until that last group, that fourth and final group in the original agreement, steps on Israeli soil sometime tonight, we can't put our cart before the horse. We want to see the original 4-day agreement fully implemented, and then we can maybe talk more publicly about an extension.
Do you know more about where some other dozens of hostages may be? There are reports that as many as 40 may not be in Hamas hands. They might be with the Palestinian Islamic Jihad. They might be with criminal gangs, whatever that means in Gaza.
So the first point I'd make here is we're not going to let Hamas subcontract out a responsibility. They said that they needed this timeout, this cessation of hostilities, this humanitarian pause, because that allows them to come out of their tunnels, out of their bunkers, and search for and find all the hostages. Now, unfortunately, they run the Gaza Strip. That will change in the future, but for the moment, they run the Gaza Strip. And they are responsible for all the hostages. And they can't say, oh, we don't have this person or that person. We are expecting them every day of an extension, 10 hostages, and according to the understandings reached, that, as you know, President Biden played a vital role. His hands-on diplomacy helped facilitated the agreement, and when problems arose in implementation, he was also there, pushing forward, making this deal happen. But once again, it's clearly understood Hamas, for every additional day, as understandings were reached, must release another 10 women and children.
You have the list from Hamas of today. Do we know whether the mother of some of the children who came out yesterday or the day before is going to be included, the Israeli mom? What do you know about anybody coming out today, supposedly, and when?
I apologize, Andrea, but I am forbidden to talk about the contents of the list until the people are back in Israel. That is our regulations. We don't talk about it publicly. I can say the following. When you release a young infant without their mother, that is surely a sign of depravity, of inhumanity. And I think this is another example, and one of many, of who we're up against. These Hamas terrorists, these killers, these murderers, to deliberately separate a young child from a parent is a very terrible, terrible thing, and yet they seem to do so, unfortunately, with relish sometimes. We received yesterday the American citizen, a 4-year-old, Abigail Idan. She was kidnapped when she was 3. She had her fourth birthday in captivity. Unfortunately, it probably wasn't much of a celebration for her. Her 2 parents were murdered by Hamas on October 7th. She has 2 siblings, a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old, who hid in the closet to survive, and they miraculously survived. So we've got 3 orphans, one who's now returned after 50 days in captivity by Hamas. And I think just look at that family and you understand what Hamas is all about. These are brutal killers, and that's why these attempts to work with Hamas to get our people out are never easy. It's always like pulling teeth, because we're dealing with ruthless, fanatical killers.